Hey, how you doing? My name is Johnny Arjun Abumidal, and yeah.
Illuminati is a thing you need to watch out for. They want to depopulate and slave us so much more. World domination, I'll get into that later. I'm hardcore, fierce and sexy. You're just a hater. You deserve the ridicule because you're an absolute zero. I'm the keeper of the chalice, a rock and roll hero. I'm not an idiot nobody listens to because I'm not a failure in life like you. Let's talk about Bill Gates and the mark of the beast and the orgies in the streets at the Catholic feasts and Bill and Hillary's human trafficking ring. And George Soros got the money to pay for everything. Socialism is for losers, working for the devil. Chumps that can't fight, they ain't on my level. It takes an evil one to try to debunk and doubt it, so I'd rather die than stop talking about it. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Watch out for the Illuminati. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Watch out for the Illuminati. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Watch out for the Illuminati. Watch out for the Illuminati.
Get a little ventilation going on here. All right. Maybe drop some shade in here. That's pretty cool. Okay. Greetings, everybody. Everyone from the tough guys of Avenue U, both east and west, to all those crazy, quirky people on Avenue A. It's your boy in the building, John A. Krantz, a.k.a. MC Too Tall, a.k.a. Johnny Muscle, a.k.a. Killer for real. I just wanted to share with you my great find here. First of all, they charge 59 cents for bags these days in any given store. Sometimes they'll even charge you up to $1, just to let you know. But I made a pilgrimage to Telco. Telco has been in business for many, many years, and their flagship store is on the corner of Avenue U and West 10th Street, right over here, walking distance. So I walked over, and I'm gonna show you what I got at Telco. Great establishment. Rest in peace, Tino Decorato, whose brother I'm very good friends with, Rocco, who gave his very life protecting a co-worker in that very same store. But that's on a sad note. But on a happier note, I picked up some fine gems here at Telco. Joe Boxes, okay? Joe Boxes, famous brand. They normally go for that for 3 pairs. I only paid $12.99. $13 for 3 pairs of Joe Boxes. Good quality too. You know, it's like Joe Boxes aren't as popular as they once were, but you're still getting the same quality underwear, and you don't have to tell people that you're wearing a discontinued or less popular brand of freaking underwear if you don't want to. You know, it's not like you're gonna be pulling your pants down in public, right? You friggin' sleazy perverts out there. Also, does footwear get any more rugged and ornery than Crocs? So I saw men's Crocs. They got Crocs available for real manly men like me. Actual real friggin' Crocs, okay? And I looked for, you know, a really cool color like camouflage or even black. And the only thing available in my size, I take a size 12, by the way, in case you want to start sending me Air Jordans or the latest New Balance or Timberlands. or Rockport work boots. You send me Rockport work boots, and I'll be your friend to the end there. But anyway, I couldn't get these Crocs in a cool color in my size, so I got this boring gray, you know. But at least it ain't brown, because as you know, brown is the color of brown cunts. But anyway, we got that. And picked up a towel in case I gotta wash and dry myself here in the truck for whatever reason. Wipe the sweat off my brow. Use this when I jump out of the. Now that I wipe the sweat off my brow, I'm gonna use this without washing it when I jump out of the shower and dry myself. Okay. I got these hardcore training gloves. These are very good because, you know me, I'm a tough guy. I gotta wear fingerless gloves, so here we go. We got the fingerless gloves here. Tight fitting, good grip. I can punch people in the face in bars if I need to. Don't try that at home. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, you got a good quality pair of gloves right here. And yeah, now I could walk the streets with my fingerless gloves like a tough guy. Hardcore training gloves. And they come in size large. You know, of course, you know, me, I'm more manly than the dainty specimen here on the package, but what could you do, you know? Puma socks. $8.99 for 6 pair. You can't go wrong with Puma. Puma's still the shit. What else? One of these long ass wires. These really long ass wires. I think there's about 10 feet long or something like that. 10, maybe 15 feet. Oh, it is 10 feet long. It says it right there. And $4.99. Can't go wrong with that. I was at a 7-Eleven by $8.15 for the same damn thing. And here's a gem of gems. You're gonna love this. $7. An American-made hat. Because you can't love your country in something that looks like it's made in China. You can't. You just can't. Chinese government is an enemy of ours. More so, even more so than Russia. But Ukraine is an ally, so we have to look out for Ukraine as well. But so, you know, basically, if somebody attacks Ukraine, we're not gonna pal around with the attacker of Ukraine. So I guess by default, Russia became an enemy. But anyway, for the first time ever since the fall of the Soviet Union, by the way. And basically, I got cool stuff like that. Cool patriotic stuff like that. Anything else in here? Yeah, just miscellaneous crap, labels that I ripped off while showing you this stuff. These nice cargo pants. It comes with a belt, but it's one of them hippy dippy belts, so I might change that. And I might say screw it and just keep it. But tough work pants, tough work cargo pants for when I do some real rough and tumble mechanics work. And you know, you gotta do rough and rugged mechanics work like that to show that you're the toughest tough guy in all of toughness. You know, and you gotta admit it, don't get any tougher than me these days. I mean, I'm not no suave debonair guy, but you know, I am pretty rugged and sturdy and manly. And yeah, you got that to go on. You know, some people want to try to change that image of me. And people that do that, whatever their name is, I don't know at this point, I don't care at this point. Whatever your name is, whoever you are out there, trying to ruin my good name and reputation, trying to emasculate my good name and reputation, nobody believes you. And the few that do believe you are only forcing themselves to believe you because they are miserable like you and blame my little bit of grabs of fortune for their entire misfortune. And shame on people that do that. And these are people that don't keep their own room clean, if you know what I mean. You know, I was talking with some guy from the neighborhood who shall remain nameless. Because because this person does not have a Facebook or social media for a reason. So I'm not mentioning their name. But they're a very prevalent, very known individual in the neighborhood. And they told me some stories of some people out there who are chasing after transgendered people, they're chasing after cross-dressers, they're chasing after drag queens. And their excuse, I mean, look, you could be gay if you want. You could be gay all you want. These are those times where people are coming out. Everybody's popping up and saying they're gay. Some entertainers I think, are merely saying that to save their careers so that people will be more sympathetic to them when they flop on stage or in the recording studio or whatever. So anyway, as I was saying, these people are chasing after these men in dresses. Now, I'm not saying transgendered people are men in dresses. I'm just saying cross-dressers and drag queens are men in dresses and gowns and things like that. And he's chasing after them, too. And his excuse for not being gay is that he only goes after them when in makeup, which makes no sense at all. You know, it's like, what if I fell asleep on the couch at a party, right? And some idiot decided to put makeup on me while I'm sleeping. Okay, is he gonna try to do it with me or something? Okay, and then swear up and down he's not gay? Come on now. Yeah, you know what it is that, again, these are those times where nobody should have a problem with who or whatever people are and such, but I know this person that does these things would have a problem if somebody went out there and said they were gay. So that's why I'm saying it. Now, you get people that have tried to ruin my name and reputation by saying I was all these things. And, you know, I appreciate some of you friends out there who say, oh, you're still my friend, blah, 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 and all this other stuff. I'd rather you tell me that you don't believe any of it, because for me to outright say that it's not true and it turns out to be true, that would make a liar out of me. And nobody likes a liar. I would deserve every bit of humiliation if I was lying to you about anything. And by the way, the sky that you thought was blue all these years really isn't blue, it is blood red. And speaking of red, I shoot red laser beams out of my eyes that could take down tall buildings. While my cousin Mario is leaping those tall buildings in a single bound. And once he gets up there, gives it a cue. I take the building down, and we call it a day. So yeah, I would not lie to my fans and supporters. I got some good deals here. Some really good deals here at Telco. I'm proud of myself for it. I'm not ashamed of it. Don't be one of those idiots that proudly present a certain side of themselves that they ought to be ashamed of. Don't be one of those idiots that are proud of aspects of their life that they really ought to be tucking away and hiding and being ashamed of. Me? I'm not that guy. Have a good one, all right? Stay strong, keep kicking that slang, as I always say, because in these times, what else have you got? Yeah. Hey, how you doing? My name is Johnny Arjun Abumidal, and yeah, I've come to the conclusion that I must go swarming through the neighborhood, taking advantage of the fact that there are tough gun laws and nobody's gonna shoot me for doing this. And what I'm gonna do is go around imposing my will and my ways on all your women out there, and basically all the Italian Catholic women of the neighborhood are gonna be at my mercy, and I'm going to be merciless on them until they finally meet my demands of no longer eating sausage heroes at John's Deli. They will not and must not eat pork, or I will drag them to the sink by their hair, each and every one of them, and rinse their mouths out with hot water. Because it is against the ways of my religion. It's just against my ways that, and those are the ways that oppress American women, especially Italian American women that, like to eat pork. So yeah, I'm going to impose my ways on people, and only do this in states that have tough gun laws. And it is what it is, man. It just is what it is, Johnny Arjun Abumidal, man. Johnny Arjun Abumidal. Yeah. All right, enough playing around here. Enough of it. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Donald Trump kept his promise to make America great again. Which means, yes, there was a time many years ago in my lifetime when America was a great place to be. People stuck their chests out of pride. Proud to be an American, as the song goes. No, and it wasn't during Bush's time when that song actually came out, but it was actually during the late great Ronald Reagan's time. But anyway, then things just plummeted. You had Bush 41, Clinton, Bush 43, and that guy that didn't deserve to be president, but people voted for him anyway because They didn't want that wicked witch Hillary Clinton to become the Democratic nominee for president. And they didn't want that so-called maverick turned Bushbot John McCain to be president. So basically, Bush gave us Obama, just like Donald Trump said. And the country went down into the sewer. People cared more about identity politics than the safety and security of Americans, the rights for Americans to defend themselves against all enemies, foreign and domestic, and a booming economy that America should always, always, always have. We should always be in the lead economically. You know, if America's not great, why not roll our sleeves up and make it great? And by great, I don't mean benevolent to people who hate us and want to kill us. I mean, by great, I mean whooping every other country in the world's ass economically. Having a stronger military than any other country on the face of the earth. Whooping their ass in every worldwide athletic competition. Just simply being the best, or striving to be the best, at least. What the hell is wrong with that? What the hell is wrong with wanting the place you live at, the place where you hang your hat at, to be the best in the world? What the hell is wrong with that? Whatever team you're rooting for, whatever country you're rooting for, hang your hat there. You know? You don't freaking put on Yankee pinstripes, right? And then when the Yankees go and play the Red Sox, let's say your position is pitcher, you don't run up next to the Red Sox pitcher and bean the Yankee batter while in a Yankee uniform. And what some of these congresswomen are saying about America and about people who have certain positions to make America a much better place than it was when Barack Obama was president is the equivalent of standing side by side with the opposing team's pitcher and beaning your own batter. Just saying. So, Donald Trump did straighten out the economy. In 3 short years, he turned the economy around. Jobs were coming back to America, to Americans. Now, outsourcing, I believe, is an even bigger problem than illegal immigration. Yes, there is such a thing as legal immigration and illegal immigration. And I think and that is a problem, but I think outsourcing is an even bigger problem because it's systemic. Now, Trump did something about that. American companies who outsourced, who built factories outside of the United States and gave jobs to people in foreign countries instead of Americans, paid a tax when those products with American badges came back into the United States. So, yeah. Donald Trump did something about that, further making the country a better place to be economically. As far as unemployment rates, every demographic across the board, unemployment dipped to an all-time low, okay? The unemployment rate of black people was the lowest in the history of this country ever since black people were allowed to get jobs and gain employment and get paid for their work. So yes, think about that. Since the very day black people were allowed to get paid for their work, black unemployment was at its all-time low during the Trump years. So, Donald Trump kept his promise. And all these people that I have every right to look down upon because of what they said, did not keep their promise of leaving the country. And there's nothing wrong with saying if you don't like it, you can leave. Ed Koch said it in the 80s. Why can't Donald Trump say it in the 20-teens? And them two didn't even like each other. Those two, excuse me. But anyway, Donald Trump said it. If you don't like it, you can leave. Ed Koch also said that in the 80s. That's what I'm saying. So anyway, these people promised to leave the country. And even with an invite from Donald Trump to leave the country, they didn't leave. They didn't get out. They stayed here. They promised to leave the country when Donald Trump became president, and when Donald Trump became president, they stayed. All I could say is that people that do that are lying scum. Lying, slithering scum. That's as much of a lie as standing in front of a building that rioters are burning down and saying this is a peaceful protest. That is as much a lie as calling a peaceful protest an insurrection. And I really, really hope that the innocence of these people, are proven, and that these peaceful protesters, these patriotic, peaceful protesters, are not apprehended or convicted. Also, cronies of Adam Schiff raided the Capitol building late at night, attempting an insurrection. And these people were hauled off to jail. And may they be served justice for their crime. For their crime of treason against the United States of America, the greatest country in the world. better than whatever Ula Bula country you think is better. Shoot. Now, speaking of congressmen, I deserve to be your congressman. I'm gonna run for the 10th district in New York City as a Republican against that lowlife scum, Jerry Nadler. My name is John Krantz. Vote for me come November.